Welcome back. The news in details. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi held a meeting on Monday with Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli and Minister of International Cooperation Rania al-Mashat. Presidential spokesman Bassem Muradi said that the meeting reviewed efforts of the Ministry of International Cooperation in recruiting soft developmental finance for the climate change file. In this context, President al-Sisi instructed to support the national programs that boost the climate action and to foster the international partnership to create a successful national example in accordance with Egypt's goals concerning the climate issue. During the meeting, al-Mashat tackled the cooperation process with international development partners within the framework of the National Platform for Climate Change and Green Projects Investments. She said that the platform, which considered a national and regional program, links international climate challenges with development issues. The minister also reviewed the latest preparations for Egypt's Forum for International Cooperation and Developmental Financing, which will be held in the new administrative capital in September. Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry on Monday hailed the African Climate Week in Gabon as an important platform to spill out African suffering brought about by the climate crisis. Addressing the opening session of the week in his capacity as the designate president of the UN Climate Conference COP27, Shoukry said the African continent is the worst hit by climate change and that the upcoming COP conference in Sharm el-Sheikh should be a starting point to collective work to face the crisis. The top diplomat said the world is facing mounting changes due to geopolitical factors coupled with energy crises and renewed commitment to ensure COP27 will meet the aspirations. Shoukry said many pledges were made to handle the climate change problem and they should be adhered to, adding the use of renewable energy sources should be enhanced in order to bring balance to carbon emissions. The foreign minister estimated that Africa needs $300 billion to handle the fallout of climate change. The African Climate Week, which continues to September 1st, is organized by the UN. Meanwhile, Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry met with the Gabonese President Ali Bongo in Libreville on Monday. Foreign Ministry spokesman Ahmed Hafiz said that the meeting focused on means of enhancing cooperation between Egypt and Gabon in various domains. Hafiz added that the minister is scheduled to meet a number of senior Gabonese officials to discuss several regional and international issues of common concern. The Interior Ministry has continued its efforts in combating various types of crimes, succeeding in targeting many criminal elements. During the past week, security forces have also arrested 557 criminal elements and killed 4 dangerous criminals in 25 security directorates. In Shar'iyya, Ismailiyya, Dahliya, Damietta and Port Said, very dangerous criminal hideouts were located and eliminated as security forces arrested 104 suspects. A lot of weapons and a big amount of ammunition were also confiscated during the security raids. The Interior Ministry issued its daily statement on Monday listing the details of its campaigns to counter market breaches, including overpricing and storing basic goods. It said 486 cases of breaches were made, including 160 tons of food and non-food supplies confiscated. As for the storing of strategic and subsidized goods, around 41 tons were confiscated. 119 tons of food were seized for overpricing. 718 cases of bread weight breaches to loaves were reported. 12 tons of local grain were also seized for manipulating and breaching the local grain supply mechanism. Iraq's powerful Shiite Muslim cleric Muqtada Sadr said on Monday he was quitting politics over an intractable political deadlock, sparking clashes between his followers and those backing Iran-aligned militia groups. Dozens of young men loyal to Sadr and supporters of the Tehran-backed groups hurled stones at each other in the street battles outside Baghdad's Green Zone, which houses government compounds and embassies.